Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis, and today we're going to be talking about Hedera or Hbar. So sit back, relax, and before we fully jump on into this video, I just want to ask you guys to please leave a like on this video. It does help the channel grow immensely, and I do greatly appreciate it. Now, obviously, in terms of the market sentiment, I just got done doing a video this morning. It's pretty much a live stream. You guys are more than welcome to go check it out if you guys do want. I do discuss the overall market sentiment, why I believe that these prices that we're seeing right now are not the lowest point in this market yet. I do believe that we see Bitcoin ranging on while Bitcoin dominance is actually, I would say bouncing back a little bit and having that nice impulse. While we do that, alts are going to bleed severely. Of course, it's not a guarantee that will happen, but I'm just saying that's what I personally see happening. So, I'm not bullish on the micro viewpoints, but on the macro viewpoints, I do believe that we still have an alt season for a lot of these altcoins. I will be discussing if my exit plan for Hbar has changed at all. I will discuss that in this video. But overall, I do want to talk to you guys about some updates that we just seen recently today within the Hedera community. But also, I do want to talk to you guys about some exciting use cases that are on Hedera already and actually are already transacting on the mainnet. So without further ado, let's just jump in and let's talk about some things. So first off, we do see here it takes hundreds of lines of Solidity code to create an NFT contract. With Hedera token service, I can create an NFT with 11 lines of code. HTS is a game changer in that it doesn't need smart contracts. And, it is the case that people are still utilizing these other networks that need smart contracts, aka like ADA, Ethereum, stuff like that. Smart contracts are extremely expensive. They are also very slow as well. I mean, most of the times, did you ever transact on, Uniswap? Pretty slow. But of course, I believe that this is all going to change as well. In fact, although I'm very excited about, not needing smart contracts already on the HTS service, I'm very excited for quarter 2 of 2022. Or actually, no, I think it's in quarter 1. Yeah, it's in quarter 1. I'm actually excited for this, these scalable smart contracts, because although, when we're talking about, Hedera and we're talking about, NFTs, we're talking about tokenization, we're talking about just in general how much, I would say transactions flow over Hedera currently, I do believe that these scalable smart contracts are going to actually provide a lot more traffic and a lot more demand for the HTS service. Now, of course, yes, it will pretty much scale those smart contracts, but it will also allow them to be a lot more, faster, a lot cheaper, and also add a lot more, security behind it as well. So I'm very excited for that. And I think that, in terms of that major update, I think that this is actually a better thing to look forward to than staking. I've talked to you guys about staking and the demand behind that as well. And trust me, I do believe that staking will provide a lot of value to the ecosystem from an overall demand point from the retail individuals, but I just don't think that's going to be as big as, those scalable smart contracts. Now, I do want to talk to you guys a little bit, actually, considering the fact that we are on the HTS service talk, an update that we just recently seen. So you guys know that I've been talking to you guys about Neuron for a while, thinking that we could pretty much blossom into a partnership with Tesla at some point in time from this as well, because this is providing a lot of the nodes being set up within these drones to really kind of allow them to not stay on the same course to have, collisions and stuff like that happen. But it also provides a lot more security and trust behind these as well. In fact, let's actually read more about this and let's talk about some exciting things that could essentially happen from this. So we do see here that the trials which took place at Port Montrose in Scotland basically use sensors to track the drones recording flight data via the Hedera consensus service. Over time, Neuron's vision is to provide a decentralized platform for a range of mobility solutions, including drones, air taxis, autonomous vehicles, and even ground robots. Neuron will do this by connecting sensors, vehicles, and management systems to provide a trusted network which can be used for data sharing, record keeping, and potentially even decision making. Now, I've always discussed that, all right, so let's actually step back a little bit and let's zoom out on this use case. So let's talk about Amazon. You guys might be going crazy saying, what are you talking about, Amazon? Well, Amazon is doing, well, I think that they already did run their trial, and I think that they're already doing this now. But I know that they were running trials for drone deliveries overseas. I think that that's huge. In fact, I think that that is going to provide a massive amount of transactions on whatever that is built on. Now, I'm just saying currently, when we're talking about this down here, right? With this trial, leveraging Hedera Consensus Service, we have made unmanned long-distance drone travel possible using safety-critical aviation infrastructure. Each flight creates millions of data points with no other public ledger has been fast enough to log and correctly order. By leveraging the Hedera Consensus Service, we can gather, store, and even order this data immediately, giving us a real-time radar system for drones. Now, they are focused. They're seeing, until now, drones had limited benefit for governments and private enterprises because they could not be flown safely out of sight, and therefore could not be used for long-distance deliveries, transport, and or inspections. Inspections, sorry. Now, the best part about this is, first off, they are realizing that, in terms of the amount of demand that this needs, no other public ledger has been fast enough to log this except for Hedera. Now, the best part about this is, first off, they are recognizing the highest grade of security through ABFT. Okay, so that's data protection there. But it's also the idea of scalable basis for drone flights to be adopted across industries. This is why I do believe that Amazon will essentially switch to this. We know that, a lot of these major companies are trying to get to driverless trucks. They want to do EV trucks. That could pretty much help with sustainability. Well, guess what? Best part about this is that they are also offering, sustainability through Hedera with this as well, because it's going to be utilizing drones. But we also look at this as it's the lowest cost per transaction than any other DLT as well. I do believe that Amazon will essentially utilize this at some point in time for deliveries. They're already in, pretty much the market for that. We are also seeing, in terms of, security, we know that Hedera is offering that. We know that they are offering the most scalable basis for this. We even see that there's no other DLT out there that could do this. And, we even see that this is going to stretch beyond many other industries as well. I do believe that this is going to blossom into a beautiful partnership with many big named individuals out there. Of course, I'm not going to guarantee you guys Amazon. I'm just saying that it wouldn't be, too crazy of a thing, especially considering the fact that we know that drones have been a big demand for Amazon. We know that, drone deliveries is on the market. We know that it's on the rise as well. I think that this could get very interesting very fast. Now, I do want to talk to you guys about this update as well that we've seen today. Hbar Foundation, AR Rahman unite to launch NFT platform for India's musicians in Q1. We do see we're excited to partner with the Hbar Foundation to create content as well as support and mentor the new NFT platform, which in turn will bring more opportunities to the Indian music community. The new platform will enable independent musical artists to release content as NFTs, interact with fans, engage with their communities, and help monetize their creations. Now, I just talked to you guys about Siki, who's essentially doing this the same exact thing, moving into the music industry for NFTs and also other things as well. But I think that all of these major NFT platforms, whatever they're building on, I don't know what the NFT platform is. Maybe they're making this new one, but I think that this could get very, very interesting. Okay, when we're talking about all of these major updates within the NFT scene. Okay, I've always said that this is going to pretty much be huge for Hedera to capitalize on. I do believe that this is going to be on a new whole, pretty much NFT platform. That's what I'm seeing here at least, but I do believe that this is going to pretty much provide tremendous amount of adoption for Hedera from the retail individuals, because this is providing a lot of incentives for musicians, for creators, for pretty much individuals who are consuming their pretty much content. I think that that's incredible. I think that this is going to be huge at scale. And we even see here the Hbar Foundation is proud to support innovative projects across the globe, and our strategic partnership with AR Rahman provides tremendous value to the Hbar ecosystem and its focus on the large and vibrant music community in India. I think that this is awesome. I think that this is great. And I think that all of these major updates within the NFT scene just provides more and more value and also volume to flow over our lovely HTS. I think that this is incredible, and with the updates that we are going to see within scalable smart contracts and stuff like that, I think that this is perfect for them to really position themselves greatly in the NFT scene and really kind of build out that foundation. Now, I do want to talk to you guys actually on the basis of tokenization, Earthtile. So I haven't seen anybody talk about Earthtile. I want to talk to you guys about it because I think that this is awesome. $125 trillion estimated value of ecosystem services, $0 current tokenized value of peer-to-peer ecological stewardship. We chose Hedera because their micropayments low energy cost or low energy use, speed, security, and scalability makes it possible to transform planetary ecological stewardship in the largest economic opportunity for ordinary people in human history. We do see here the challenge, right? So first off, let's actually look at the overview. They aim to create the world's first distributed peer-to-peer marketplace for rewarding ecosystem services stewardship. Government and corporate bodies stand as ineffective intermediaries that collect and allocate resources to environmental management. Currently, there is no simple peer-to-peer system that allows people to invest directly in sustaining the ecosystems they depend on. We do see here Earthtile removes the barriers to democratic participation in planetary Earth care. Earthtile uses Hedera to connect the producers of ecosystem stewardship directly with the people who consume these services through the creation of Earthtile's collectible digital assets representing verified, cryptographically secure ecological data. The best part about this is that this is a marketplace that is going to allow sustainable land managers and indigenous communities in the work they do stewarding and restoring natural environments. I think that this is awesome. In terms of the global scale of this project, I think that it's going to be very large. I seriously don't doubt that with everything that is happening within the HTS and the HTS service, right, that tokenization is not going to be huge. We even see the Earthtile solution relies on the possibility of creating a shared world by directly connecting hundreds of millions of sustainable land managers, indigenous landowners with billions of consumers looking for a simple and rewarding way to pay for, connect with, and invest in ecological stewardship. Listen, when we're talking about this is already patented. Okay, they already have a patent on this. I think that this is going to be huge. Tokenization of geospatial areas and ecological stewardship is patent pending. This is from Earthtile. I think that this is going to be huge. $125 trillion in estimated value of ecosystem services. And this could be a huge name in the game for this. I just think that this is awesome. And there's so many use cases like this. For an example, Maalexi. 63 million companies in the excess inventory market. And they are, pretty much choosing Hedera, to strengthen the trust between parties. And we're talking about really kind of benefiting, the platform stakeholders and the market as a whole as well from this. And this is to prove the authenticity of transactional documents and counterparties. In today's global economy, excess inventory sales tops 151 billion in a market of over 63 million companies. I think that this is huge as well. These are small use cases that will continue to blossom. I believe that we could grasp a large portion of these 63 million companies if they do see how well Maalexi scales. Maalexi also sees that this is a $1.5 trillion opportunity in the global food and agriculture cross-border trade market. We know that the cross-border trade market in general is about like a $4 trillion market. They are expecting it to continue to grow. But we also know that the global e-commerce market is like all the way up to like $150 trillion plus. It's absolutely ridiculous. In terms of this, though, I think that this is awesome because when we're talking about, Hedera with Maalexi, I think that this could provide a lot of, streamlining success for cross-border trade. And this is also going to provide them with a lot of transparency in terms of, We even see here the log of business transactions, transactional documents, and buyer/seller ratings. This increases trust between buyers and sellers, customer organizations, leading to greater adoption, retention, and platform usage. So I think that when we're talking about this, a lot of these major companies will utilize Hedera in a sense of gaining trust, gaining transparency as well. And I really just want to talk to you guys about these major use cases because these are just one of a few. And this is going to continue to grow and grow and grow. Hedera is seriously planting seeds, and all we have to do is wait for them to continue to grow and prosper. Now, I do want to reiterate my exit targets, aka my specific target points for Hedera. I've always said $3 to $6. At $3, $55.9 billion market cap, nothing too crazy. $6, $111.8 billion in market cap, or 19x from our current position. I want to talk to you guys about these exit plans, or not these exit plans, but these price targets in general, because when we're talking about the all-time high for Solana, which we know is up here at about $260. Okay, so let's go to Solana, and this is just using the current price, by the way. So if it had $111.8 billion, it would be worth $361. That's why I think that $6 is a little bit too far-fetched for this bull run, but I think that $6 is still achievable if we go on a parabolic rip. I want to say, in terms of a lot of these assets, though, were they really valued, or were they really, undervalued at their all-time highs? Were they, overvalued, or are they still overvalued at their current prices too? In my mind, a lot of them are. I've talked to you guys about Solana at its current price, and with all of the stuff going down, with the network pretty much having massive DDoS attacks and stuff like that, it's just a disaster. We know ADA hit $3 as well. A lot of these projects do not, deserve to be in the top 10. But I will say, just for the sake of this video, if we had, the market cap of ADA at its all-time high, which is, I'm just going to estimate it to $3, $96.2 billion. So $96.2 billion, we would be at about $5.16. That's why I say $3 to $6 is fairly reasonable for my, pretty much price targets. I am taking my initial investment out at about $2. I've always said this. That's pretty much where I plan on getting my initial investment out, and then I'm hodling the rest for $3 to $6. If we don't hit $6, if I think that the market's about to turn, I will sell the rest of my stack to rebuy in the bear market. You guys might be calling me crazy because you're probably like, you're going to sell your full stack. Honestly, yes. Because during the bear market, that's where legends are truly made. But I do believe that we have a lot of upside potential here, especially if we are in an extended bull run, which I do believe that we are. If we're not, we're most likely in a bear market. But of course, I'm watching Bitcoin closely. I told you guys we could probably see better buy zones, especially as we do range on in the later month, as well as, going into February. I think that February is going to be very bullish for us, especially on a lot of our altcoin holdings. So with that in mind, no, my price targets have not changed. I will be updating my exit plan, though, for sure on the website, NCashOfficial.com. But with all of that in mind, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. That's been Nick. Peace out, guys.